Hey, how are you doing? It's Dawnna St. Louis here. How are you guys doing? I am at NSA Influence. We're getting ready to go to our dinner gala tonight. I'm really excited. It's great to see the people get the awards and, connect with all the amazing people here at NSA. And of course, I'm CEO of High Profit Zone. And what do? We help people who are experts become high profit entrepreneurs. That's the goal, right? How do you get financial freedom from corporate colonization? Now, I will tell you, one of the huge things that happens, especially when you come to an event like this, is you get a little information overload, right? It's everything. It's all the things. You go in there and you're like, how do I podcast? How do I start a blog? How do I create that next best online class? How do I make Swiss dollars, which is dollars while I sleep soundly? I learned that from Ed the other day, right? And so people kind of get all the things, right? And they do that. They get all the things that they possibly could use for their business, all the things. And so you come here and, you take the notes. And by the way, even if you're not here, people do that at home. What they do at home is they go, oh, I'm going to go and listen to this podcast and that podcast, and I'm taking these notes and that note. And then the thing I have to do next is I have to do the blog, I have to do the videos, and I got to do the social media, and then I got to go, right? And so we come up with these laundry lists of things to do. And so what happens is we spend our time doing all the things, right? And so, of course, we're going to say, let's say you're deciding I'm going to do a podcast. And then you realize it's not as simple as just popping up a microphone and starting to talk. You actually there's a whole process that goes along with that. And then there's something else that you have to do. Oh, I'm going to go and write a book. And then you realize it's not as simple as just sitting down and writing. And so then you're like, oh, it's a 6 to 9 month project. And then there's something else, right? And so we're constantly doing all the things, the website, the video. There's always something to improve, right? And we kind of get stuck in this phase of all the things. But we're not doing any of the stuff. And what do I mean by any of the stuff? Listen, the stuff that you really need to do is all those things can wait until you know your value proposition. You know the unique gifts you bring to the table. You are actually doing the work of making sales. I've told people 1,000 times, by the way, I don't care if you don't have a website. Right now, you can actually use LinkedIn. You can put all your information on LinkedIn. You can actually add videos to LinkedIn. You can get testimonials on LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn, right? You can use something as simple as that. You don't have to have all the things. What you really want to do is have the one thing, sell it like nobody's business. And then after that, you can add the stuff, right? So once you go, hey, you know what? And here's why I'm saying that. Podcasts are great. Don't get me wrong. They're absolutely phenomenal. But until you know what your audience wants to hear, until you're clear on the message that should define your podcast, then you're just babbling. You're just doing the things, right? Until you know exactly who you're writing that book to, who you're writing it for, and exactly what they need to hear, you're just doing the things. And what happens is a lot of people will start doing extra things and more things because what they're trying to do is avoid doing the stuff. They want to avoid doing the stuff. They don't want to make the sales calls. They don't want to do the leads. They don't want to get told no. They don't want to do all the hard work that actually goes on with making an income. So what I suggest people do is they identify the one thing that they're going to do. They do that extremely well. They make money at that one thing. And then after they made money at that one thing, they can add another thing. But you can't do all if you do all the things, you're never going to get to the stuff you really should be doing in your business. And that's what you want to focus on. How do I get rid of all the things and just identify the one thing that I need to be doing to make money? And by the way, don't go and start making your online program that people are going to buy, and you're going to make money while you sleep, and you're so afraid to miss out on dollars because you don't have this online program. Don't make your online program until you have enough clients, and then you can go back to those clients and say, hey, I know you guys really enjoyed my product. By the way, I created this new online platform. But that platform doesn't come up until you have enough clients to actually sell it to, right? So you got to start first with doing the one thing, selling it like nobody's business. Just do that, right? So don't do all the things, just do a little bit of the stuff. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm getting ready to head in here to the gala dinner, and it's actually a rainy night here. I don't know, I'm gonna show you the clouds behind me. They're coming in, it's ominous. I leave here tomorrow around 1:30. I'm gonna get home really, really late, like 9:30. What's that, really, really late? But I'm gonna be traveling all day. And it's been a fantastic time here, but it is one of the challenges that people leave with. They leave with entirely too much content, and it just doesn't happen at something like this. It happens all the time where people are just focused on all the things and not just the stuff they need to be focused on. The one thing we do at High Profit Zone is make sure that you are focused on just the stuff that you need to be doing. If you want to know more, we have a new High Profit Zone class starting in November, and we have one coming up in February. If you're interested in getting in, please let me know. It's $1,000 down to get in. We're actually giving a $1,500 discount until next week Saturday, and it really is all because of NSA. So even if you're not a member and you want to get that discount, let me know whether you want to be a speaker, coach, consultant. Let me know. Again, don't do all the things, just do the important stuff. I'll talk to you later. Have a great one.